Hello and welcome to a short demo of procurement process automation using Microsoft 365. Let us first see the main features of this process. First, the user will create purchase requisition. So any purchase requisition, if modified afterwards, all the versions of these purchase requisitions are stored and they are accessible. So entire version history of purchase requisitions is available. Once PR is generated in the system, automatically an email notification as well as in Microsoft Teams, one notification is sent to the concerned authority or approver. Also, the user can access only his purchase requisitions. So he can modify or view only those purchase requisitions which are created by the user. In the next step, the approver can either approve or reject with his remarks or comments the purchase requisition created by user, and this purchase requisition is released only after due approval of the designated approving authority. In third step, the purchase department comes into picture, where RFQ, that is request for quotation, will be generated, and automatically an email notification is sent to all the approved vendors who have been marked for that particular RFQ. The fourth party involved in the process is all the vendors, group of all the vendors. So they are also connected through Microsoft Teams in this system. They can access only the RFQs that are assigned to them or emailed to them. So in their mobiles or in their systems, they can view all the RFQs which are emailed to them automatically. Also, they can submit their quotations online through the system through Microsoft Teams only. And similarly, if there are any versions or modifications in their quotations, then all these versions are stored and entire version history is available to compare the all the various quotations that are submitted by the vendor. And vendors can access only the quotations which are submitted by them. They can view or edit only the quotations which are submitted by them. So this is just the overview of the system. Now let us see the practical live demo of how it works in Microsoft 365 using Microsoft Teams as a front end. First, the user will generate purchase requisition. So in Microsoft Teams, he will select the tab for purchase requisition. Here is the list of all the open purchase requisitions created by that particular user. He can click on new and he has to just fill in the details. Like the department, the item, unit of measures, quantity, etc. He has to mention the due date for this particular purchase requisition. If more details are required, he can attach other details in this attachment box. There can be multiple files that can be attached for a particular purchase requisition. So once it is done, he can save it, and you can see this 11 number PR is now generated and is available for that particular user. Now automatically an email notification will be sent to the approving authority. You can see in the feed there is a notification in Microsoft Teams that a particular request is generated and pending for the approval. This was the same purchase requisition number that we just created, 11 number, with all the details along with attachments. So the approver can either approve or reject with his comments over here, and once it is approved, then only this particular purchase requisition is available for further processing. So let us approve this. Meantime, there will be one more notification in Outlook also. In the mailbox also, there will be one notification. So in this mailbox, you can see a new email is generated and the notification has come for the approval. Let us see now the version control. Say this particular user want to amend the item from AAA. So he will select it, he will edit this, and instead of the item name as AAA, I just add capital B in this and save this. So there is a change in the purchase requisition. Now we can track the versions of this, and it is available in Microsoft SharePoint. So for that we have to just go to that particular SharePoint library over here, one in SharePoint, and in this, for that particular item, we can see the version history. So you can see there are two versions. This is the latest version, AAB, and prior to that there was another version. Now next step is generating request for quotations. So for that, purchase department will click on this RFQ tab. Here you can find a list of all requests for quotations. You can click on new to generate the new RFQ. So say for example, I am creating with AAA. This will be linked to PR number 11 with the expected closure date, any attachments required, and even we can add in this send to. It means this particular RFQ can be sent to which of the vendors. So I just enter few of the vendors in our system as of now, right? So automatically a email notification will be sent to these vendors once you save this particular RFQ. So let us save this. So in my Gmail, I have received this particular email saying that this particular RFQ is generated for 11-AAA, right? So based on this notification, now the vendor can check this particular RFQ in his Microsoft Teams also. So let us go to the Microsoft Teams of that particular vendor. This is login of a particular vendor. He can click on RFQs and he can see the RFQs that are specifically assigned to him. So those RFQs where the name is Saurabh Zog over here, these RFQs are only visible to them, and these are non-editable. So he can just view them but not edit them. In the end, the vendor will go to this tab of quotes and he will click on add new quote. Say for example, quote 1 remarks the amount for the quotation, and he will map or he will select that particular RFQ against which he is making the quotation. So say for example 11-AAA. He will attach all the requisite files for this, right? And then he will save it. There can be multiple files that can be attached or saved. So all different vendors will submit their quotations through their Teams app only, or they can submit it through computer systems, log into Teams app. And now let us go to the procurement person, his login. Procurement person will click on quotes at his end and he can filter out and see various different RFQs and related quotations. So this on the top is the list of RFQs and below is the list of related quotations. So let us select this one, AAA, that there is no quotation for this. If we select another one, then he can have the list of all the quotations. Just now this particular quotation we have entered through login of our vendor. So in this way, without using any Excel files as such, we have converted that entire task in an mobile based app. and that can be accessed through Microsoft Teams.